What's up, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls? Welcome back to Geek on Fleek. Today we are talking Game of Thrones. It's the final season and I cannot wait. If you haven't caught up to this season right now, you might as well stop watching this video because there are going to be a little bit of spoilers, some theories coming through. But I'm so excited to share my theories and some questions that are coming through as well about Game of Thrones. So looking forward to answering those questions and entertaining you guys with what's going to be coming up. Cool, so we got our first question coming up, which is, how will Daenerys Targaryen react to the news about Jon Snow being her nephew? Okay, so this is pretty complicated. If you know anything to do with the way the world works, if you know that you are in a relationship with your nephew, that's pretty weird. But in terms of this, Targaryens usually keep things in the family. So yes, Daenerys might be a little bit upset with what's been going on, but I think as she reflects on it, she'll decide that, it's better to keep things in the family. As we know, the Targaryens try to keep things within their family. They try to extend their lineage as much as they can with only Targaryens. And I think finding out the news that Jon is part of a family, seeing as Daenerys is the only Targaryen left, she might want to keep it within the family and keep the strength within her and Jon, because she has no one else left besides Tyrion, but he's not really a Targaryen. So I believe that she might react to the news in a pretty surprising way, but once she figures everything out and just dwells with it a little bit, she'll understand that it's better for her to have someone that's of her blood with her to continue towards getting the Iron Throne. Cool, next question. Does Cersei lose her baby, or was she lying about being pregnant? Okay, this one's a bit tough because if any of you guys know, in the trailer it seems like Cersei is holding a bit of a bump on her stomach, which would indicate that she is pregnant. But I think it's kind of weird that Jaime would leave her after saying that she is pregnant. And Tyrion knows her pretty well. And once they had their discussion when he came back to King's Landing, she found out that she was pregnant. And he reacted in a very mature and relaxed way. So if we know anything about Cersei, she is quite deceiving. So she could be lying about this, but I have a feeling that she is actually pregnant, but she ends up losing her baby, which would be very sad. But if you guys don't like Cersei, you're kind of cheering, which is kind of weird because dead babies, that's not cool. But I do think she is telling the truth, but she will end up losing her child. Will Arya complete her hit list? If you know anything about this little girl, she is super determined. So I do feel that Arya might leave the battle and decide to continue with completing her hit list. And the first person that'll be on that list is Cersei Lannister. Unfortunately, I think this is where Cersei's line is going to end, and it's going to come at the hands of Arya. So yeah, I think she's going to continue checking off her hit list as much as she possibly can this season. This next question is probably one of my favorites. Why was Tyrion in his feels when he saw Jon walk into Daenerys' room? Does he secretly love her? Okay, well, in this situation, I don't think Tyrion actually loves Daenerys. I think it's more of a situation where he feels like he's taken her so long and helped her towards getting the Iron Throne and helping her in a political standpoint. So he may feel that Jon might become a distraction towards this. So I think that's the only reason he reacted that way in the last season. I don't think it's out of love, because if we know anything about Tyrion's love list, the type of woman that he looks for is definitely not Daenerys Targaryen. So I feel he was more distracted by that situation of wondering if Jon is going to come in between Daenerys fulfilling what she's supposed to do and not. Cool, final question. Which major character will die first? Okay, this is a tough one, because if we know anything about Game of Thrones, anyone can die at any moment. And if we know the end of last season ended a bit too relaxed for my liking, which is kind of weird. So I feel like these guys have something up their sleeves for episode 1. Now, which major character do I think will die first? I did mention it earlier when answering the earlier question. I do believe it'll be Cersei Lannister. For some reason, it just seems like her time has run out, and what a better way to start the new season by killing her off immediately. But maybe you guys disagree, maybe you guys agree. You let me know in the comments who you feel will die first. Alright guys, it's Game of Thrones theory time. I'm so excited for this next season to start. I know we've been waiting for a very long time, and it is the finale, but I'm really keen to see how everything plays out. Now, during that waiting period, we've had a lot of theories come out online, and I'm sure you guys have ones of your own, so please share in the comments what you think. This is my theory. I believe Sansa is going to betray Jon, and I'll explain why now. After finding out about Jon's true lineage, I believe she's going to react rather poorly. If the previous scenes are anything to go by, Sansa started displaying certain characteristics. She's become the Lady of the North, a strong leader and someone willing to defend her people at any cost. She's also shown that family is everything and the pack always sticks together. Now that she knows that Jon truly isn't a Stark, she might see through his recent plans, possibly as a major threat to her and her people. More and more she's started to become like Cersei, with her political tactics and her treacherous behavior. She's been heavily more involved in politics. She stayed in the North while Jon went out, and they always say the North never forgets. Remember, Jon bent the knee, and that won't sit well with the Northern houses. Her character arc has been moving in this direction in the later seasons. She's becoming an independent, actualized leader. She's emotionally developed in a way such like Catelyn Stark, who didn't care much for Jon as one of her own. How she will betray him, I'm not sure, but I do believe this will happen at some point in the season. The divide will be strong and may cause problems before or after the battle. So yeah, you guys let me know what you think. Do you believe that Sansa will betray Jon? Do you think she'll react rather well or poorly to his true lineage? I don't know how it's going to work out, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be very, very, very interesting, and I'm looking forward to seeing it all unfold pretty soon. Alright guys, if you like me, I can hear the Game of Thrones tune banging in my ears right now. I'm so excited for this next season. It's unfortunate it's the last one, but I know it's going to be amazing. If you guys are excited, please let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, comment, do what you can. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll be doing some more Game of Thrones stuff hopefully as well. But yeah, I've been Dennis, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. Cheers.